What's up, YouTube? It's the Tatted Ball Guy and Rio back with another episode of Mosh, Kicks, and Comics. So on this episode, we'll be trying something new. We'll be checking out the Solar Chug pedal and seeing how well it works with the bass guitar. Now, you can find plenty of videos on the Solar Chug pedal crushing it for guitar, but I was curious, what kind of a bass tone could I get out of it? A nice dirty bass tone. I know that when you're looking at the different knobs on here, there's the bass and the depth, and there's even a low frequency gain and a high frequency gain. So I thought, you know what? I might be able to dial in something pretty gnarly with this. And you know what? I actually did. So stick around if you want to see what the Chug pedal sounds like on bass guitar. Yes. So here is my dry tone without the Chug pedal. Here it is with the Chug pedal. So I wrote a little ditty on EZDrummer 3, and this bass is in drop A, which means I get to bust out the baritone guitar. All right, here we go. So just a couple of parting thoughts. For my normal bass tone, I use the Neural DSP Dark Glass B7K, and that is just one of the most killer plugins for bass. Every time I plug it in, it takes minimal adjusting and I dial my sound in right away. Is this Chug pedal designed for bass? I don't think so. Can you get a pretty sick tone out of it? I think you can. Would I recommend buying it for $200 simply for the bass? I'm not sure. That's something that you'll have to decide. However, if you play both guitar and bass and you want to get this for the guitar, I highly recommend you seeing if you could plug the bass into it, or I highly recommend you trying out your bass guitar through it and seeing what kind of tones you can dial in. If you do try that, leave me a comment down below and let me know how it worked out for you. So before I lay down this guitar, this is the infamous Firefly baritone guitar, the white one, which sold out first. I don't know if they only had 3 of them or whatnot, but not only are all the baritones sold out on the Guitar Garden's website, which is where you can buy Firefly guitars, they removed baritone from the choices completely. So I don't know if this became a collectible or what, but I love this guitar so much. So much. It sounds brutal. And it was $169 plus $30 shipping. This guitar is out of control. If Guitar Gardens restocks baritones, go buy one. If you like baritones. Here we go. So as a little added bonus, I decided why not plug in my second 5-string, the Squire jazz bass. So stick around for tone test part 2, Electric Boogaloo. So I actually am making an edit to this video because I recorded it with the Warwick, which is $1,000 bass, and I figured, well, this is the best it's gonna get. And then just for testing purposes, I decided to try out the much cheaper Squire Fender Squire jazz bass with I think it's got like the active EQ in it, or the active with the active boost, and the tone I got out of this is a lot better than the tone I got out of this. Now I also have to say I had to dial in totally different settings for each bass, so perhaps I just didn't spend enough time dialing in the correct tone for the Warwick. But this Squire, you'll hear at the end, I did a little tone test between the two, and I gotta say, the chug pedal on bass with this Squire sounds ridiculous. The tone I got out of that is completely usable in a mix or live. I'm impressed. Ola, you should do a real video using a Solar bass and the chug pedal. Let the people know the chug pedal works for bass guitar. By the way, if you'd be so kind, consider subscribing on your way out. I don't know if you've heard or not, but I'm on the path to 50,000 subscribers. Now, that's a long way to go. I'm nowhere close, but that's where you come in. You can help me out by pressing like, commenting, or subscribing, because that helps the channel get spread out to more people. So, thank you very much for watching. That's Rio. I'm the Tatted Bald Guy, and remember, good music makes your head nod. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.